Hello friends, this is Leslie here from leslievoice.com. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today in this video we are going to talk about a very important, useful topic for all the job seekers out there. It is about how long to wait for an interview feedback, right? So a lot of job seekers give interviews and wait to hear the feedback, and they do not get a feedback. They are disappointed, right? So we are going to talk about how long you should wait after the interview, that is one, and how to approach so that we can get an interview feedback from the company. That's what we are going to talk about. If you're interested to know about this topic, please continue watching this video. Now let's get started. The first thing that you need to do about getting a feedback is, as soon as the recruiter call you for the first time, right, and explain you about the opportunity, talk about your skill set, all that, once you complete it, please save the number of the recruiter. Sometimes it can be from the mobile number, sometimes it can be from the landline number, absolutely fine, but please do save the number, okay? And if it is from the mobile number, please send a WhatsApp message as soon as you complete your first conversation with the recruiter. You can say, hey, thanks for calling me. I appreciate your call and it was nice talking to you. Please, looking forward for the next step on the interview process. This is what you need to send a text WhatsApp message to the recruiter so that the recruiter gets registered that, yeah, this person is interested, serious about the opportunity, right? So that is the first step. You can hold on that. And after a few days, you get a call from the recruiter and say that, hey, we want to schedule your interview, and go ahead, get scheduled, do the interview well, all that is done. Now, after completing the interview, this is the most important step. 99% of job seekers do not do this, right? So what you need to do is you have to send a thank you note to the interviewer and to the recruiter. You might not have the interviewer email ID, that is absolutely fine. If you do not have the interviewer email ID, send a thank you note to the recruiter itself and say that, hey, thanks for your time today for arranging this interview. It was really a great discussion that we had with the hiring manager. So you should write this, right? It was a great discussion that I had with the hiring manager or with XYZ. And, please also inform him that I like the way the interviews happened. Please put my regards to him or whatever it is, right? And send a thank you note to the recruiter or the interviewer as well if you have the interviewer email ID. So that is an important step that you have to do. The moment you do that, the credibility of your profile goes really, really high, okay? So that is very important step. Most of the job seekers do not do this. Okay, now hold on for next 2 days, okay? Now wait for 2 days and see if the recruiter or the interviewer or anybody from the organization is responding back to you with a feedback. If they are not responding, after 2 days, you can write a follow-up note, okay? After 2 days, don't write before that. Don't ask every morning I'll send one email, evening I'll send one email. Do not do that. After 2 days, you can send a follow-up note. So sometimes people ask me, Leslie, what is the best way to ask for a follow-up, right? What is the medium should I use? So what I would suggest here is, since you have saved the WhatsApp number of this recruiter, send a WhatsApp text message again. Hey, I just want to check if there is any update on my interview. Is there any feedback on my interview, right? Just send a WhatsApp message. Wait for some time or wait for a day's time. See if they are responding. Most probably you'll be getting a response there. Most probably, right? If you're not getting a response there, directly call the recruiter next day, right? Directly call on his or her phone number and ask for the feedback. And if you're still not able to get successful feedback from that calling, and then what you can do is finally you can write an email follow up on your thank you note, right? Don't send a separate email. On the thank you note, just reply and say that, hey, I'm looking forward for the feedback. Do you have a quick update for me? right? That's it. You can also write, I tried reaching you over phone. Please let me know if you have a feedback. Please write these sentences which I'm telling you. That will help you to get the feedback. Okay. Now you have done all that to get a feedback. You have sent a follow-up note, but still unsuccessful. If you are still unsuccessful, then I'm going to give you a final step which will definitely get you a interview feedback. What you need to do is, you must be having a LinkedIn account. As you are a professional, obviously you should be having a LinkedIn account. Go to LinkedIn, search for the interviewer who did your interview. Okay, whoever it might be, search for the interviewer in that particular company and connect with them and send a polite, formal request on the feedback. Okay, by this time, even if that person is not responding to you, at least the recruiter might be responding to you, right? So because the hiring manager will directly tell the recruiter, hey, please give the feedback to this person, right? So either ways, you should be getting a feedback, right? So these are the steps you have to follow. First step is save the phone number of the recruiter. Step number 2, send a thank you note after the interview. Step number 3, follow up after 2 days through WhatsApp and then on phone and then on email. And still, if you're unsuccessful in getting a feedback, then what you need to do is you have to go to LinkedIn, search for the interviewer and then connect with them and ask for the feedback. And Leslie, what if the interviewer is also not responding, right? That might be your question. If that is the case, move on. That is the mantra. Move on. Don't hold on and wait for the feedback after all these steps that you have followed, right? If they are not following the process. So absolutely fine. You can go ahead and look at other opportunities. Don't wait for this. And a very important note which I want to tell you here is that I have seen some candidates, they will do interview here and they'll wait for other interviews. They'll stop other interviews. Do not do that, right? If still you get a formal offer letter, you can continue parallelly doing other interviews as well. It is good for you so that you will never know at what stage the interview process gets stopped or delayed or hold, or it can be anything, right? So do not stop your other interviews just believing that I will get this job. Okay, do not do that. Just attend all the interviews till you get the first formal offer letter. After you get the formal offer, absolutely you can decide and stay to that, right? But otherwise, keep interviewing and get the best offer for you. I hope this video helped you in following up and knowing how long you have to wait for the interview feedback. If it helped you, please give a thumbs up. And if you have any questions about this or you want me to talk about any other topic, please do comment in the comment box. And if you haven't subscribed so far, please do subscribe. Thank you.